It's been about a month since Disney, Warner Bros. Discovery, and Fox dropped a bombshell on the streaming world. They announced a new joint streaming venture that will bring together sports from ESPN, FS1, the NBA, NFL, NHL, and MLB into one new streaming bundle. In this video, we share what we know about the new sports venture, what we think pricing for the new sports app could be, as well as potential pricing about bundles that also include Disney+, Hulu, and Max. Let's get started with what will be included.
The companies have said the new joint service could launch sometime this fall through a new app that is yet to be named. Concrete agreements are not in place yet, though, so that date is not set in stone. It is very much a target that could change, and it will put about 55% of all U.S. sports rights in one place. And you will be able to bundle this new sports app with Disney+, Hulu, and Max, so this could create a compelling whole home option.
And it will carry full live streams of every channel involved. So you'll get sports and non-sports content on ABC, Fox, FS1, FS2, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU, ESPN News, the ACC Network, SEC Network, Big Ten Network, TNT, TBS, True TV, and everything on ESPN+.
That's a huge amount of sports content, and it could entice the last people who are still using cable and satellite for sports to cut the cord.
Yeah, it will bring virtually all the national TV rights for the NBA, MLB, and NHL into a single home, along with about half of the NFL's broadcasts. You'll be able to watch NFL, NBA, WNBA, MLB, NHL, NASCAR, college sports, UFC, PGA Tour golf, Grand Slam tennis, and the FIFA World Cup, cycling, and a lot more. So let's move on to the next burning question on everyone's mind. What will we have to pay for all this live sports content?
While nothing has been confirmed yet, Wall Street analysts think it will cost between $40 and $50 a month at a minimum. At the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference, Fox CEO Lachlan Murdoch said, quote, "The pricing is going to be in the higher ranges of what people have talked about," end quote.
ESPN Plus will be included and will likely continue as a standalone service, though it's unclear if its standalone price will change, and if content on the service as a standalone app will be limited. Disney has also said that this new sports venture will not impact their offering ESPN as a standalone app, but nothing has been said about how pricing of a standalone ESPN streaming service could be impacted by this new sports streaming venture. In fact, the lack of details such as how the sports venture will impact ESPN as a standalone streaming app has led some to suggest that the news of this new sports venture broke before Disney, Fox, and WBD intended it to.
Speaking of WBD, it is also likely that Max will keep the Bleacher Report Sports add-on package available. For now, at least at time of recording, the add-on is free, but at some point subscribers will have to pay $9.99 a month for it. A press release from ESPN about the venture says subscribers will be able to add on Disney+, Hulu, or Max, but have not said what it would cost to do so. It seems reasonable that some discount might be made available to those who bundle the new sports app with Disney+, Hulu, or Max. If the price of the new sports app turns out to be between $40 and $50, as people think it will be, it wouldn't be surprising to see a bundle cost up to $55 or $60 a month or more. But we will have to wait to see how that turns out.
Speaking of turning out, Murdoch believes that they will attract 5 million subscribers within 5 years, and that there is a total potential audience of 60 million households. He went on to say, quote, "That's a huge market. It's half of the households in this country. And we know sports is the number one driver of TV viewing. Within that 50 or 60 million, there is, we believe, a very high percentage who will be open to taking this new package," end quote. He finished by saying each company involved in the new sports venture will be paid on a per subscriber basis, similar to how cable subscribers are paid now. All of that leads us to our next question. Why are Disney, Fox, and Warner Bros. Discovery doing this?
To answer the question of why this is happening, we have to look at the larger trends in the streaming space, specifically with the increasing cost of live sports streaming rights. There is lots of pressure on media companies to make their streaming services profitable. In part, that's why we've seen continued price hikes, crackdowns on password sharing, the widespread introduction of ad-supported plans, and the formation of bundles, including the Max Plus Sports Bleacher add-on.
Big tech companies like Apple, Amazon, and Google's YouTube have a lot of money to throw at content, and they're spending fortunes to secure the rights to stream various professional sports matches. It's hard for traditional media companies to compete with all that big tech money. Combining forces and sharing profit could help them compete better against big tech.
And a report from Antenna shows recent churn rates are above average for all major streaming services, except for Disney Plus and Netflix. If it's priced right, this new bundle could reduce churn and accelerate the move away from cable while still keeping the economics that made cable profitable in place.
So let's wrap up with what could keep this sports venture from becoming a reality. There are 3 main stumbling blocks at the moment to this sports streaming bundle from moving from idea to reality. First, regulatory hurdles could slow its roll. The NFL could drag its feet, and other streamers could join Fubo in suing to try to keep it from happening.
First, regulatory hurdles. Fox and ABC legally cannot combine, so any move to bring those channels into one place beyond the current cable-like model could face antitrust regulation from the FTC. In fact, FTC chairperson Lena Khan's colleagues at the DOJ told Bloomberg that the DOJ is likely to investigate how the sports venture could harm consumers, media rivals, and sports leagues. The venture could become particularly interesting to the FTC if local Fox and ABC affiliates get involved. Some of those affiliates are already saying they want to share in the profits.
Speaking of sports leagues, the NFL is reportedly looking for loopholes that could allow it to keep its games off the new sports platform. If the NFL seeks injunctions or employs other legal tactics to stop the streaming service from launching, it could prevent it from ever launching at all.
Yeah, without NFL games on there, a $40 to $50 potential monthly price tag seems pretty unreasonable. Finally, Fubo is already crying foul. It has sued the trio of companies alleging anti-competitive practices. It's unclear if anyone else will join their effort, but Fubo claims that the trio is trying to keep it from competing fairly by forcing it to carry dozens of expensive non-sports channels that Fubo's customers don't want.
Fubo also cites content licensing rates that are 30 to 50% higher than rates the big 3 charge other distributors. Fubo claims it so they can keep them from being a viable, affordable sports streaming option. While it's clear that Fubo is pointing the finger at the sports venture, it's unclear if that will be enough to convince the FTC to take action. Frankly, it also smells fishy to hear Fubo crying foul play here, since the success of the sports venture would be hugely detrimental to their survival as a sports-oriented streaming service. Add to that the fact that Fubo still hasn't added the Turner networks and continues to raise its rates, and it seems less like unfair competition and more so that Fubo just doesn't want competition, period.
Yeah, only time will tell, but it's something we'll keep watching and sharing about here on our channel and in our live streams, which air on Fridays at noon Central.
Will you sign up for the new sports app when it launches? What are you willing to pay? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can get all our latest news and reviews when they drop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.